Izumi's too close to 426 there. Higoromo Cho abandoned factory second floor.
Uh-huh. Looks like he's awake.
Perfect. I'm almost done.
What's going on? Hey, what is this?
Calm down, please. High blood pressure generates noise in the scan.
Tsukasa Okino. I remember now. I was attacked out of nowhere. Sorry about that.
It was the only way. This isn't the most welcoming place, is it?
Are Okino and Hijiyama supposed to be likable? Because so far, they've been sort of the most antagonistic to the main cast. With the exception of Izumi, but of course we know that Izumi isn't actually Izumi, it's 426. You know, with the whole shooting the other people. But these guys are just like being actively sort of, I don't even know, just, yeah, antagonistic.
I can't imagine you would have come willingly. Yes, good. Keep your mind calm.
You're Tsukasa Okino, aren't you? I saw you in my dream and you got left behind.
I knew there was something odd about you, but that dream of yours is even more surprising than I expected. Juro Izumi, shifting in cycles. There's only one person those memories could have come from. I'm glad I looked into this. To think he'd seek refuge within Juro himself.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Do you know him?
We call him 426. As of now, he exists as sheer consciousness. That is to say, he lives in your injected nanomachines. At some point, he got in and took over the system area. Go ahead and ask him yourself.
Hey, Shiba.
Shiba-kun. So this is the guy.
Oh, they can see it.
He's not quite what I imagined.
Don't be deceived. He can alter his appearance however he pleases.
You guys can see him?
He's under my control now. He can't hurt you anymore.
Jeez, Juro. Why you gotta be so obtuse?
Tell us the purpose of your disguise.
He's trying to take over my mind.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not the one who wanted that. Chihiro Morimura is.
Our teacher?
She wanted to transplant my memory backups into you. Whatever she could do to match your personality with mine. But Tamao Kurabe didn't like the idea. She created a new personality.
Juro Kurabe.
The one you have now.
But you were using videotapes to alter my memories.
Yeah, well, the backups weren't meshing with your simulated personality. You almost had a breakdown, man. So I decided to turn him into something a little more concrete. Something your current self would understand. You should thank me for saving your ass.
Somehow I find that hard to believe.
Why did you try to help me?
Well, if Morimura's plan did work out, there'd just be another copy of me running around. Besides, I don't want to be left watching over your unstable mess.
I won't tolerate being used any longer.
And how are you supposed to do that when you're just consciousness?
I'm sick of it.
426.
For better or worse, she's given up on the Sentinel project. Her interest in Juro Kurabe has waned.
But the Sentinel project is the only option we have.
Wrong. Sentinels can't save us alone.
Then what can? You're talking as if you know the answer.
I do. I've found an effective means for our survival. Would you like to hear it?
Go on. We're intrigued.
What we call the UFO? I know who programmed it. It was a certain someone named Tsukasa Okino, back in 2188.
That's the first time we've heard of Okino being in that time period, because so far it's only been Miura, Kurabe, Takamiya, and Minami.
2188?
It's hard to believe from looking at you now, but he was quite the sloppy programmer. When he designed the environment management system, he borrowed a portion of it from something else. That particular portion contains the D code. It's what's summoning the Kaiju. That part of the code was never supposed to be accessed.
So yeah, so Okino designed the Sentinels, but also was the reason for the Kaiju coming in. Makes sense.
Well, it was.
Where was this code reused from?
It was a little outdated, even for its time, but it's a little sim game based on mighty Kaiju Daimos.
Why the switch back to Shiba? Is it just because it's talking about video games?
A Daimos game?
You're telling me a video game has control over the automated factories? That's how the Kaiju are being produced?
Where do you think the name Daimos came from? It's not a coincidence, you know. Up until now, we've been forced to play a game we can't win. But just imagine, what if we gained access to the greater system? We've had limited control over it so far. If we fix that, we'll be able to fight on an equal playing field. Think about it. Each time we destroy an enemy, we'll get some kind of meta prize.
A meta prize for the meta chips. The meta game of this game. They're talking about playing 13 Sentinels to get meta chips to upgrade the Sentinels in the next fight.
Like scoring points. With those, we can use the automated factories to strengthen our Sentinels.
Yep.
Points, huh?
Let's just call them meta chips for now.
Even has the name ready.
I still can't trust you.
Fine, leave what you want. I don't need your help anymore. Sorry for wasting your time.
Do you have any proof of your claims?
There was a log on it, but it's gone.
I mean, the proof is everything we've played up to so far, right? Is you only see this because you've gone through the first set of waves.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
That's it, Hijiyama!
Huh?
You saw the log, didn't you?
Hijiyama-kun.
What was that log all about?
You want to find out? Go help that idol who's stuck in orbit.
Just casual references to everybody else in the loop.
Well, it's about that time. I need to get going.
Well, see you, Shiva. This should be the last time we see him, actually.
What?
Don't worry. He can't do a thing.
Maybe. But a guy like him probably planned ahead.
Oh, give the boy a prize! You can be surprisingly sharp at times, Hijiyama.
What? Oh! Hey, it's Fluffy!
Sorry.
You're Yakashiji!
Juro! Thank goodness. I made it in time.
Yeah, thanks to me talking their ears off.
So yes, Shiba was Fluffy the whole time.
Did you walk through tar to get here?
I'm doing exactly as you told me. Foul-mouthed cat.
Did you say cat?
Don't worry about erasing his memory.
What? But then,
What are you talking about?
let's go.
Relax. I won't erase your memories either.
So it's her.
Wait, hang on. She shot Okino, but we've never actually been able to play as Okino. We've seen Okino in the Sentinel, but we don't know which Sentinel.
She's the one who's been cooperating with him.
Sector 4, 2188.
Airlock. Hijiyama, respond please. I need you to open it. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Yakashiji.
Oh? Yakashiji's parent? And old Hijiyama.
Hijiyama, open the B2 airlock.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You're well aware of the reason.
We're not infected.
The vitals detected by your suit tell me otherwise. I'm so sorry, Yakashiji.
Fine, I may be infected, but my daughter isn't. Please check her.
It's true. She's not showing any signs of infection just yet.
So you'll let her in, right? Please.
Unfortunately, she is likely still in the incubation period.
Hijiyama is correct. If someone is infected and there is another person in close proximity, you just do not take the risk, depending on what the risk actually is. Assuming there's not like a separate quarantine area that they can put them in.
Just save my daughter, I'm begging you! It's not a risk we can afford to take. You and I, we're comrades, aren't we? We've been to hell and back together. If it's the last thing I ask of you, please, Hijiyama.
Please, Hijiyama, I'm appealing to your emotion. Make sure you kill everyone on the ship.
I'm sorry, Yakushiji. You must understand. Hijiyama, patch me through to airlock control.
Hello. That's a very different look as well.
Major Izumi.
Mm-hmm.
Izumi-san, I had a feeling you would say that. So I've sealed the airlock on my end. I can't allow you to infect this colony. Don't jump to conclusions. I'm the one getting out. I'll grab a shuttle and retrieve his daughter. We'll give it 24 hours. If she does turn out to be infected, then we'll never return. Simple as that. I can't accept this.
I know, right? Noble sacrifice, but you're leaving someone... You're leaving your command. It's essentially what it is abandoning their post. But they're doing it for what they think is a noble reason.
It's an order, Hijiyama. Sorry, Yakushiji. You're going to have to leave your daughter with me. In the meantime, you'll need to return to the pod you came here in. Are you alright with that? I entrust you with your life. My daughter. My Megumi.
Yeah, okay, so young Yakushiji.
I'll protect her at all costs. I promise.
Now this again makes the relationship between Izumi and Yakushiji a bit weird. But we'll ignore
No
that because
matter
we're assuming
what
it's
happens.
not. It's something else.
I intend to fulfill that promise.
Just as you said. A kaiju attacked, like in that movie. So we'll do what we have to do. Get in the robots and fight.
Call back to the intro.
Our fate was sealed a long time ago.
I Ward Gogyo Street. Yeah, so this is where we saw Fuyusaka running through to get the Sentinel in.
That log from 2188. I get it now. That must have been an important memory of yours.
Yeah. The log itself may be gone, but I do remember what it was about. And as long as you have my memories, I don't need to explain a thing, do I?
Are you really okay with this?
Of course not. I want in on the action too.
And yet, you're entrusting it all to me.
Even though they kinda turned you into a sissy, in the end you're still Juro, just like me. I've accepted it. We've all gotta play with the hands we're dealt. Fuyusaka's not gonna be able to handle him alone. Go for it, Juro.
What's going to happen to you?
Piloting a Sentinel takes a hell of a lot of brain power. If your nanomachines are focused on that, there won't be much processing power left. In other words, I won't be able to talk to you anymore. But you've got my memories, right? You know what needs to be done. The rest is up to you.
You're right. I'll do it. I guess I'll be going then.
Right. Put your game face on, Juro. We've taken turns for the last time. Try not to get a game over.
I was gonna say, this does feel like almost like the last thing to do before the final fight. But I guess this makes sense because the final fight is in the next area. Activate Sentinel has been added to the Thought Cloud. Start.
Sentinel number 13. Activate.
Oh, he has the 13th Sentinel. Why did I not see it? Well, to be fair, Sentinels 1 to 10 are remote controlled. It doesn't actually matter. But to the final battle. So yes, Yakushiji is unlockable. Himawari Ward is unlockable. 3950 meta chips, 3 mystery file obtains, and 14 updated. 14 updated! Woo! Alright, let's scroll from the top, shall we? Alright. Juro Kurabe. When 426 was arrested 1 loop ago, it became clear that 426 and Izumi 1 loop ago are genetically identical. Due to the incompatibility between the violent memories of Izumi 2 loops ago, that Morimura transplanted, and the gentle artificial personality that Tamao created, Kurabe nearly had a breakdown. To avoid this, Shiba turned those memories into something tangible, videotapes, to allow Kurabe to perceive them as mere dreams. When the Kaiju appear in 1985, Shiba can't take part in the battle, so he entrusts everything to Kurabe. Kurabe then activates Sentinel number 13 in order to support Iori Fuyusaka, who joined the battle before him. Juro Izumi 2188. In 2188, Juro Izumi has the rank of a major, making him the superior of Takatoshi Hijiyama and Megumi Yakishiji's father, Nozomu Yakishiji. Izumi looks after Megumi for Nozomu. Megumi Yakishiji was 8 years old in 2188. As humanity faced the brink of extinction, her father, Nozomu Yakishiji, entrusted his daughter to Major Juro Izumi in hopes that she could, at least she could survive. Kyuta Shiba. His true identity is 426. Due to the incompatibility between the violent memories of Izumi transplanted by Morimura and the gentle personality that Tamao Kurabe created, Juro Kurabe was close to having a breakdown. In order to avoid this, Shiba converted Izumi's violent memories into a medium Kurabe could understand. So it's very similar to the one that we just saw with Kurabe, but I guess technically Shiba is an optional mystery file, so you don't have to have it unlocked. The man who looks like Juro Kurabe, prisoner E-426, captured in 2104 as the terrorist bomber. He's now known as 426. Kurabe sees him as Kyuta Shiba. Headgear. Okino uses this to gain control over 426, who had escaped into Juro Kurabe. Sentinel. Using meta chips allows for expansion and improvements of the Sentinel armaments. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Ah, the meta chips of the metagame. Universal Control. The 2188 Tsukasa Okino is the developer of Universal Control, as well as the one responsible for borrowing a portion of the environment management system from a Deimos simulation game. The Nightmare. During this time, 426 believed that the only way to escape from this eternal loop was to kill all the compatible ones. However, 426 later discovers another escape method that utilizes the mechanics of the Deimos simulation game. Deimos Game, an online full dive game that was released in 2154 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Mighty Kaiju Deimos. The objective of the game is to survive the disaster caused by the Mighty Kaiju Deimos. Players become residents of a major city 5 days before the Kaiju appear, and get to experience the fated day of their invasion, the simulation survival game. From an old woman who runs a cigar shop to a young man who seeks to avenge his parents, 10 million independent NPCs lead their lives in a digital metropolis that's 30 kilometers long. Even experts were astounded by the elaborately constructed AI, their behavior indistinguishable from real humans. The highlight, however, is the tremendous power of the Mighty Kaiju Deimos. The doomsday clock is ticking. Blast through Mighty Kaiju Deimos with an arsenal of mech suit weaponry and fight to defend humanity. Developed by Vanillaware Limited. Gee, I wonder what the similarities between that and this game is. Tsukasa Okino borrowed a portion of this game's internal code structure when creating Universal Control. AKA, he was kind of lazy. Alright, and that's it for now. Whew, okay, yeah. So, Kurabe is now cleared, and Yakishiji is unlockable. But, before we do that, I want to see... We unlock this, right? Third area, Himawari Ward, is now available. And we are... yeah, it's another 10 waves. But we're locked on the first 5 so far. But yeah, we're going to go back here for the time being. Considering how Kurabe is kind of important to the initial selection, I'm kind of surprised that Yakishiji is after Kurabe. Like, you kind of think that everyone else gets unlocked on wave 10, and then you unlock all those all at the same time, then go to Kurabe as the very last one, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. And again, Minami's also blocking a couple of people as well. But yeah, okay. So, if we leave Yakishiji for now, Oh, Goto's got tons of stuff to do, doesn't he? 14%? It's like he becomes the next... Well, not the next protagonist, let's say, but... There's so much for Goto to do. Okay. And yeah, Hijiyama's got a similar thing as well. Alright, let's see if we can finish off Ogata. So, Juro Izumi's message led Nenji Ogata to Megumi Yakashiji, who is waiting for him. She cast a spell on Ogata, enabling him to fight the Kaiju.
Alright.
Nenji Ogata. 4:50 PM, Kamazumi Station, line number 5 platform.
Like that.
I want to make sure you're gonna be safe, Kisaragi.
Jeez, why do you sound so serious all of a sudden?
If you're going back, then I'm coming with you. I got something I gotta do. Just wait right here a sec.
Oh, sure.
That big robot. Well, the Sentinel. If I could just pilot that thing. If this crazy loop does eventually become reality, maybe I could at least beat down a couple Kaiju.
Oh, Ogata-kun, what's wrong?
Okino's here. Looks like it worked. Get out of my way. Just you and me, Tsukasa Okino. Can't run this time. Just you and can't run.
Is he getting into
Last
trade?
time, I got out of this place by chasing him.
Let's follow him in. Higurobo-cho abandoned factory alley. Ah, and there's Yakashiji.
Ah, shit. Everything's spinning. Where am I? Not Kamazumi, that's for sure.
Hey, Ujima.
Hijiyama? Hey, what's wrong? Can't move, huh?
Over here, hurry.
She's more badass than I am.
Final battle? What? They're just here. Oh, and there's Kisaragi.
They're coming back this way again.
We gotta find some way to stop them here. We won't be catching the train to school again anytime soon.
Usami! Natsuno! You're out too? Our timing sucks, huh? We hit our operating limits at the same time.
What about the others?
They're not doing great. Even Miura-kun.
Miura. Number 19, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna call my Sentinel again. Miura-kun!
Reporting in. Number 19 is taking heavy damage. Sorry, I'm shifting out. They never need to rest. The assault never lets up. Everything's falling apart. I let down our defensive line. Please.
You did plenty, man. We're gonna be okay. Let us handle the rest.
I've already hit my operating limit. I'll try to get back in the fray as soon as I'm combat ready. Natsuno-san, I'll fight your share as well, so you don't have to push yourself so hard.
You really don't need to worry about me so much.
I always worry about you.
I'll go.
No! Your Sentinel's already taken a beating.
Let me be the hero. Let me be the hero.
I'll handle this.
Didn't you just dismount? You're already at your limit.
I don't give a shit about my limits. I love you. And that's why I gotta break them.
Oh, alright. it's on his ankle. And that should start
They're
too.
here again.
Oh, wow. Yep, there's a Sentinel.
You take Minami and get back while you can. I got a
to the final battle. Alright. One mystery file updated. Nenji Ogata. When the Kaiju appear in 1985, Ogata swears to protect Tomi Kisaragi this time and activates Sentinel number 10. So, that's all nice and well and good, but I can't help but feel that the Kisaragi Ogata thing is a little bit out of nowhere. Like, I don't think Kisaragi ever really mentions Ogata in that kind of way. I don't know, maybe I've missed something, but that's just the feeling I get. Anyway, Ogata is now cleared. Well, since we've had that declaration of love, let's go with Kisaragi.
Well.
Using the underground gate, Tomi Kisaragi and the others returned to 1985, but Miwako Sawatari was nowhere to be found.